They smile at you, they compliment you, they say all the right things at exactly the right time. And yet, something feels off. You can't explain it, but your body senses it before your mind does. This video is not about rude people, aggressive people, or obvious manipulators. Those are easy to spot. This is about the people everyone else trusts, the nice ones, the ones who appear harmless, supportive, even kind. But once you notice one specific psychological pattern, fake nice people become impossible to unsee. And the moment you recognize it, you'll realize how often they've been quietly influencing your decisions, your emotions, and even your self-worth. Fake nice people are far more dangerous than openly toxic ones. Toxic people push. Fake nice people pull. They don't attack you, they invite you in. They don't criticize you, they subtly reposition themselves above you. Their kindness isn't loud or obvious, it's calculated, selective, and transactional. And that's why most people never notice it until real damage is already done. Fake niceness works because it hides behind social norms. After all, who would question someone who's polite, agreeable, and always smiling? That's exactly how it slips past your defenses. Here's the key. Fake nice people don't react to truth, they react to control. Real kindness responds to honesty, even when it's uncomfortable. Fake kindness collapses the moment it can't manage the situation anymore. Pay close attention to how someone behaves when they don't get the reaction they expect from you, when their compliment doesn't land, when you don't agree, when you don't emotionally reward their kindness. That moment reveals everything. Because fake nice people aren't being kind to connect, they're being kind to regulate how others see them. Every interaction with a fake nice person contains an invisible transaction. They give something, attention, praise, politeness, and expect something in return, loyalty, admiration, compliance, or silence. The moment you stop paying that emotional price, their tone changes. It might be subtle. A pause, a forced laugh, a passive-aggressive comment, or a sudden withdrawal of warmth. That shift is not accidental. It's the mask slipping. Genuine kindness doesn't keep score. Fake kindness always does. Your intuition reacts before your logic does. That uneasy feeling around fake nice people comes from inconsistency. Their words say one thing, but their emotional energy says another. They appear supportive, yet you feel smaller after interacting with them. You feel slightly confused, slightly indebted, slightly tense. That's because their kindness isn't rooted in empathy, it's rooted in image management. They're not present with you, they're monitoring themselves through your eyes. Fake nice people weaponize politeness. They know social rules protect them. If you call them out, you look rude. If you distance yourself, you look ungrateful. This gives them psychological leverage. They can push boundaries quietly, knowing you'll hesitate to respond. And if you do respond, they'll frame themselves as the victim. I was only trying to help. I didn't mean anything by it. That's not misunderstanding, it's strategic ambiguity. Look closely and you'll notice something else. Fake nice people often position themselves as emotionally superior. Their kindness comes with subtle instruction, advice you didn't ask for, help you didn't request, concern that feels more like judgment. This allows them to feel elevated while appearing generous. They don't say, "I'm better than you," they imply it through constant correction, guidance, or emotional monitoring. Real kindness empowers. Fake kindness quietly dominates. Nothing exposes fake niceness faster than boundaries. Say no once, disagree calmly, take emotional space without explanation. Watch how they respond. A genuinely kind person respects boundaries, even if they don't like them. A fake nice person experiences boundaries as rejection. That's when guilt tripping appears, or sarcasm, or sudden coldness. Sometimes they'll even punish you by withholding affection or support, not because they're hurt, but because they've lost control of the dynamic. Fake nice people are masters of plausible deniability. Everything they do can be explained away. That's intentional. It allows them to manipulate without accountability. If you confront them, they'll seem confused. If you explain how you feel, they'll focus on their intentions instead of your experience. "I didn't mean it like that" becomes their shield, and because they're nice, people side with them, leaving you doubting yourself. Even emotionally intelligent people fall for fake niceness. In fact, they fall harder because fake nice people mirror empathy, values, and language. They reflect what you respect. They speak your emotional dialect. That's why it feels authentic at first, but over time you notice something missing: depth, accountability, consistency. Their kindness works best in short bursts, long enough to earn trust, not long enough to reveal intention. Why do they do this? Because fake niceness gives them power without risk. They get influence without confrontation, status without competence, control without responsibility. It allows them to avoid vulnerability while still benefiting from closeness. They don't want connection, they want position, and niceness is simply the socially acceptable tool they use to get there. Once you see the pattern, something shifts. You stop explaining yourself. You stop overgiving. You stop feeling guilty for noticing discomforts, and that's when fake nice people often disappear or reveal their true nature, because your awareness removes their leverage. They can't operate where clarity exists. They rely on confusion, politeness, and unspoken rules. Awareness breaks the spell. You don't need to confront fake nice people. You don't need to expose them. You simply need to become emotionally neutral. Reduce emotional rewards. Keep boundaries calm and consistent. Stop reacting to subtle jabs. Let your actions speak. Real kindness will adapt. Fake kindness will either escalate or retreat. Both outcomes give you clarity. The most dangerous people are rarely the loudest. They're the ones who never appear dangerous at all. Fake nice people don't look like villains. They look like allies. But once you learn to watch reactions instead of words, boundaries instead of smiles, and consistency instead of charm, they become easy to spot. And once you see them clearly, they lose their power over you.